Welcome to another deep dive. Today, we've got a whole stack of sources all about animals.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
It is, right. We're going to pull out a mix of scientific facts, folklore, and even some stories to help us see these creatures in a whole new light.
I like it.
Yeah, our main guide is going to be the Enchanted Encyclopedia of Animals, Volume 1.
Nice.
And we've got some visuals to go with it, too.
Awesome.
So you ready to jump in?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right. Well, you've given us quite the list to explore here. We've got aardvarks, bears, camels, dolphins.
Oh, yeah. Eagles, foxes, giraffes.
Hedgehogs, iguanas, kangaroos.
We've got a lot of ground to cover.
We do. We'll be uncovering their unique traits, diving into the folklore that surrounds them, and just kind of see what insights we can uncover along the way.
Sounds like a plan. I'm ready.
All right, well, let's start with the aardvark.
Okay.
They're often called the ant-eating enigma.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Well, because they're these nocturnal creatures with truly unique features. Like they've got these long, sticky tongues.
I've seen pictures. They're pretty amazing.
Yeah, and these keen snouts, perfectly adapted for finding those ants and termites in the dark.
Makes sense.
But it's that burrowing nature of theirs that's really sparked a lot of imagination in different cultures.
Yeah, I could see that. They're almost like these mysterious figures of the underground.
Exactly. And the encyclopedia mentions that aardvarks are often associated with wisdom, patience.
Oh, wow.
And even like a connection to the Earth's secrets.
Interesting.
It's almost like they're seen as these keepers of hidden knowledge, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
And there's even a charming story in here about an aardvark named Audi,
Okay.
who was trying to be like all the other animals. But this wise owl gave him some life-changing advice.
Oh, I love a good owl. What did the owl say?
Well, the owl encouraged Audi to embrace his unique abilities.
That's great advice.
I know, right? But Audi was so focused on what he couldn't do
I see. Yeah.
that he didn't realize that he was a master of the underground world.
Right.
He could dig and create and build
Yeah.
in a way that no other animal could.
Oh, that's a great point. He had his own special talents.
He did. And it's such a great reminder for all of us, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes our greatest strengths are those things that make us different.
Exactly. It's all about perspective.
I agree.
So, from the African plains,
Okay.
let's move on to the forests of the world, where we encounter another iconic creature,
Another one? Ooh, who is it?
the bear.
Bears.
Yes, bears. They're these universal figures that pop up in folklore
Uh-huh.
across cultures,
I can see that.
symbolizing wisdom, power,
Yeah.
and transformation.
They're very powerful creatures.
They are. And I've always been fascinated by how many cultures see bears as like guardians or
Yeah.
symbols of strength, right?
So,
It's interesting, though, how these powerful creatures are sometimes also portrayed as tricksters in some stories,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah, there's definitely that duality to them.
There is. And speaking of tricksters, the encyclopedia tells a story about a bear named Boris.
Boris the bear,
Okay.
who loved to dance.
He loved to dance, a dancing bear.
A dancing bear. And of course, the other animals teased him at first, right?
Yeah, I bet they did. I mean, a dancing bear would definitely raise a few eyebrows.
It would.
Yeah.
But Boris just kept dancing.
Did for him.
I know, right? And his joy and his confidence, they were contagious. And eventually, the other animals learned to kind of accept and celebrate his unique passion.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, right?
Great.
It's a powerful message about embracing individuality,
Yeah.
even if it's outside the norm.
Absolutely. I love that message.
Boris the dancing bear. What a
Yes,
great role model.
He is a good role model.
All right, let's journey to a completely different environment.
Oh, where are we going now?
To the arid desert landscapes,
Ooh, the desert.
where camels reign supreme.
What makes them such incredible survivors in those harsh conditions, you think?
Well, their adaptations are truly remarkable, I think.
Yeah.
For example, those humps,
Mm-hmm.
those are actually fat storage,
Mhm.
not water as many people believe.
Right. So many people think it's water.
I know, it's a common misconception,
It is.
but it's fact.
It's fat, and those thick eyelashes
Oh, yeah.
are so important for protecting their eyes from,
Yeah.
blowing sand and wind.
Absolutely.
And I was reading that in many cultures,
Okay.
camels represent resilience,
Uh-huh.
patience,
Yeah,
and the ability to carry heavy burdens.
I can see that.
Literally and metaphorically, right?
Makes sense.
It's fascinating how they've evolved to conquer the desert.
It is.
And speaking of resilience,
Okay.
the encyclopedia tells a story about Cleo,
Cleo.
Cleo the camel.
Okay, Cleo the
Who
camel.
learned to use the wind to her advantage.
Oh, Cleo, the windsurfer camel.
Yeah.
I gotta hear this.
Well, not exactly windsurfing, but Cleo was struggling to navigate a particularly strong desert wind.
Oh, I see.
But luckily, a wise owl came along.
Another wise owl. I'm sensing a theme here.
I know, right? There's a lot of wise owls in this encyclopedia.
Apparently.
But...
So what did the owl tell Cleo?
Well, the owl told Cleo to see the wind not as an obstacle,
Okay.
but as a force that could guide her.
Interesting.
So instead of fighting against it, she could use it to help her move forward.
I like that.
Yeah, what a great analogy for life in general, right?
It is. It really is.
Reminds me of that saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Exactly. Sometimes we just need to shift our perspective to see challenges as opportunities.
I agree.
We could all learn a thing or two from Cleo the camel.
We could. Now, how about we dive into the ocean depths
Ooh, going under the sea.
to meet one of the most intelligent creatures on Earth,
Okay, who are we talking about?
the dolphin.
Dolphins. I love dolphins.
What fascinates you most about them?
Well, their intelligence for sure.
Yeah.
And the grace in the water. They seem to move so effortlessly.
I do.
And also find their playful nature really endearing.
It's like they're always smiling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's their problem-solving abilities that truly intrigue me.
Oh, yeah.
I recently read a study
Okay.
about how dolphins in certain areas use tools to help them hunt.
Really?
Yeah, they're incredibly resourceful.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
And there's ongoing research into their complex vocalizations, too.
Oh, right.
Some scientists believe they have a language of their own.
Fascinating.
And speaking of intelligence, the encyclopedia highlights their problem-solving skills
Okay.
with a story about Delphin the dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who rescued a stranded fisherman.
Oh, wow. What did dolphin do?
Well, he used his problem-solving skills to guide the fisherman to food and water.
Wow.
And he even helped the fisherman build a raft.
No way.
Yes, for rescue.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's a testament to their capacity for empathy, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I find that so inspiring.
And interspecies cooperation, too.
Yeah. They really are amazing creatures.
They are. And they remind us of the importance of interdependence
Right.
in the animal kingdom.
Yes.
They rely on other species.
Yeah.
And other species rely on them.
It's a delicate balance.
It is.
Speaking of impressive skills,
Okay.
let's soar to new heights with the majestic eagle.
Eagles. Okay.
They have such a commanding presence, don't they?
They do. They're so powerful.
I know. And their keen eyesight is legendary.
Yeah, it's incredible how well they can see.
That's probably why they're often seen as symbols of clear vision and focus.
That makes sense.
And the bald eagle, in particular,
Go
holds a
ahead.
very special place here
Yeah.
as America's national crest, right?
Absolutely. A symbol of strength and resilience.
It is,
Yeah.
and the pursuit of ideals.
I like that.
And the encyclopedia shares a story
Okay.
about Alara,
Ala-
an eagle who used her exceptional vision to help others,
Ah, that's nice.
demonstrating that true power lies in using our strengths for good.
I love that message.
It reminds me that we can learn so much from observing these animals,
Yeah.
even from simple stories, you know?
Absolutely. There's always a lesson to be learned.
Okay, from the soaring eagle, let's shift gears to the world of the cunning fox.
Foxes. Yeah.
What's your take on their reputation as tricksters?
Well, I think it's a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest.
Okay.
You know, fox, a cunning sight, sly and stealthy, day and night.
That's how the encyclopedia puts it.
Yeah, exactly. They're incredibly intelligent, adaptable creatures,
Yeah.
but they can also use their cunning for good.
Right.
For example, there's a story here about Finn the fox,
Finn.
Yeah.
Okay.
who helped a struggling village during a harsh winter.
He helped humans. What did he do?
He used